Hey Simpsons fans, and welcome back to the official channel, your one-stop shop for everything Springfield. We're usually here to share classic clips, behind-the-scenes secrets, and celebrate over 3 decades of yellow-hued chaos. But today, we need to talk about something a little more serious. Okay, let's talk about this. The scene that broke the internet. The moment that had fans flooding our social media with comments, theories, and a whole lot of digital tears. The finale of season 36, A Stranger Things, showed a future where our beloved blue-haired matriarch was gone. It left a lot of you with one big 3-fingered question. Did we actually kill Marge Simpson? Well, we're here to clear the air, bust some myths, and tell you exactly what was going on. So grab a crusty burger, settle in, and let's dive into the truth behind Marge's supposed demise. First, a quick recap. A Stranger Things jumped us forward into a speculative future. In this timeline, Bart and Lisa are adults who have grown apart. They're estranged, living separate lives. And the reason for their eventual reunion is a profoundly sad one, coming to terms with the loss of their mother. The episode opens with Marge already having passed away, and the story focuses on her children navigating their grief and ultimately finding their way back to each other. The graveyard scene, complete with a soul-crushing Sarah McLachlan-style ballad, was designed to be affecting, and judging by the reaction, it was. But here's the most important thing to know, straight from our executive producer, Matt Groening. When asked about the emotional weight of the episode, Matt pointed out something crucial about its focus. He said, "We didn't really address Homer's grief. It's not really a Homer episode. It's a bit of a Bart and Lisa episode. We skipped the grief." See? The story's engine wasn't Marge's death itself, but how her absence impacted the relationship between her 2 oldest kids. It was a catalyst, a powerful emotional tool to explore how the bonds of family can fray and be repaired. But that brings us to the biggest question of all. Is this future permanent? Is this canon? In a word, no. In the words of Matt Groening himself, there is no canon. The Simpsons doesn't even have canon. For anyone who's been with us for the long haul, this isn't exactly news. The Simpsons timeline is, well, let's call it elastic. We've been showing you glimpses of the future for decades, and none of them quite line up. That's the fun of it. Think about it. In Lisa's wedding, Lisa is engaged to a charming, well-mannered British man named Hugh Parkfold. But in Holidays of Future Past, she's married to Milhouse, and they have a daughter, Zia. In Bart to the Future, Bart is a washed-up mooch living with Ralph Wiggum, while Lisa is the President of the United States, cleaning up President Trump's budget crunch. And in Days of Future, we see a world with Homer clones and Bart going through a messy divorce with his ex-wife, Jenda. All of these futures are speculative fantasies. They are what-ifs. They allow our writers to tell powerful, emotional, and hilarious stories without being locked into one single outcome. So, the future where Marge is gone? It's just one possibility in a near-infinite Simpsons multiverse. As Matt put it, the only place Marge is dead is in one future episode that aired 6 weeks ago. So if it's not canon, why did this particular episode hit such a nerve with so many of you? We think it's pretty simple. It's because you love Marge. For over 35 years, Marge has been the emotional bedrock of the Simpson family. She's the heart, the conscience, and the endless well of compassion that keeps 742 Evergreen Terrace from flying apart. She represents stability and unconditional love. Seeing a world without her, even a hypothetical one, is a potent reminder of how much she truly means to the show and to all of you. And honestly, we were touched by the outpouring. Matt Selman even joked about it, saying, "I guess this speaks to the fact that people care about Marge. At the end of the day, it's probably good for business even when these ridiculous, misleading stories go viral." So, what's the final word? Will we ever go back to that timeline to explore it further? We'll let Matt Selman have the last say on that one. When asked directly if the show would revisit that future, his answer was simple and direct. No, I think one dead Marge was enough. And there you have it. Marge Simpson is alive and well, here to stay in the ever-floating presence of Springfield. With the show renewed through season 40, you can rest assured there are plenty more of Marge's adventures, groans, and life lessons to come. A Stranger Things was a beautiful, self-contained story about Bart and Lisa using the most powerful catalyst imaginable to bring them together. It's a classic example of what The Simpsons does best, balancing deep, real emotion with a complete and total disregard for a fixed timeline. So, what did you think of the episode? And more importantly, what's your favorite Simpsons future episode? Let us know in the comments below. We read as many as we can. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to The Simpsons Official, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update from our family to yours.